Good morning, my Maggie. There's a stick. Go get it. Maggie wakes me up by cuddling me and demanding to play fetch. Good morning from my first full day back in Guatemala. I'm in the state of Huehuetenango or something like that. We are a few thousand feet up in the mountains. Those are mango trees, and it is March, and there's tiny little mangoes on the trees. Yesterday, Alyssa took a bus from the Mexico-Guatemala border to Lake Atitlan, where I'll meet her in a week. She went to go visit a friend, so Maggie and I are back to the solo bike ride. It is now 7:30 in the morning. It takes me about an hour to pack my bike, pack the tent, play fetch with Maggie. I've been sipping on some chia, lime, and salt water. I put a tiny bit of salt, half a squeezed lime, and some chia seeds in the morning, which just wakes me up. And I also need to charge my phone and some electronics because I camped. So I'm gonna head up to the main road and find a coffee shop, get a coffee. I've been drinking about 3 coffees a week, 2 to 3 coffees a week, so I don't get too dependent on it, but I enjoy it. And it's day 3 in a row of biking in the mountains, and you know, on days where maybe I could use a little push, it's nice to have a coffee, and I'll charge all my electronics. And if you're wondering, how do you find places like this to sleep? Like, how did I find this lot? When I got into this town, which I saw there was a little town on the map, I just wandered around for about 30 minutes on random roads, and you always find something. And then I saw some people that live close by. I said, hey, is it chill over there? They said, yeah, no worries. And I camped there. That's how it works. Guatemala and also Mexico, there's a lot of coffee farms. These are coffee beans. Before they're roasted, they're nice and light, not dark, and everyone grows coffee here and sells it. Today's an eventful day to vlog because Maggie just got in a dog fight. 99% of the dogs that are just hanging around out here bark at Maggie, and Maggie barks them off, and it's no big deal. And this little peachy fucking arrow went and bit at her ankle, and Maggie cried for a second, and I dropped my bike and I fucking threw rocks close to the dog, and he ran away, and I was so freaking mad and sad, and went to the local guys and said, whose dog is this? And I tried to find the owner but couldn't. Then I calmed down because I realized that she didn't really get bit bad, or at least I think. She's running perfectly, there's no blood. She was probably just scared for a second. But holy shit, there's nothing in the world that gets me more angry than a dog biting Maggie or anything bad happening to Maggie. So that was intense, but it happens, and she's fine, and I need to calm down, and it's gonna be okay. I'm good. Maggie, are you okay? My baby okay? Okay. It's 11 o'clock, time for my first meal. Look at this beautiful field. They are growing little coffee plant seedlings over here. Mountains in Guatemala are so steep. I'm listening to a new podcast series called Over My Dead Body. It's like a true crime series. It's crazy. I like those, like Serial and stuff like that. It's a nice way to pass the time on many hours of uphill riding. And yo, coffee and salt chia lime water is a crazy drug. I have felt perfect energy, haven't eaten anything today. It's like 11:15 and I just stopped because I figure I really should eat. I've fasted now for like 16 hours maybe, but I've had incredible sustained energy. It's wild, but I don't want to keep carrying these beautiful heavy fruits. We got a melon. So I'm currently being stared at and just watched by probably 5 Guatemalans over there. It's getting honestly intense. Like for my psyche, every single person that sees me do anything, they stare at me, call me güero or gringo, and want to talk to me or just stare. And I know it's not their fault. They're tripped out that a white dude with a big bicycle and a dog and tattoos is biking. But it's getting like, I don't feel like a human. It's beyond celebrity paparazzi, I'm not kidding. It's like, imagine walking through life as if every single person around you was paparazzi, taking pictures of you, looking at you, just like going, nah, 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 like usually not even talking. I like to have talks. I can speak Spanish. They just see me as a spectacle. And I know it's not their fault. It's just day after day. It's honestly getting crazy, and sometimes I'm a little reactive. People also ask me how much to sell my dog, how much can they buy her, and that pisses me off. I tell them $100 million. But yeah, I need to just be non-reactive because they're not doing anything wrong. It's a weird part of living this lifestyle.
¿En bicicleta vino usted?
Sí, puro en bici. Yo empecé en Alaska, cerca de Canadá, hace 18 meses. Yo fui en Canadá, oeste costa de Estados Unidos y todo México por un año. Viajando y llegué a México, en Guatemala ayer.
¿Y dónde vas a ir ahorita?
Esta semana estoy andando a Lago Atitlán, pero mi destino en mi viaje es Sudamérica, Argentina, todos los países. Sure have worked up an appetite now. We're about 13 miles in for the day, like 22K, and look at this beautiful lunch. Hi Maggie, you gonna share it with me? Think so. We got rice and lentils and corn and carrots, which I made last night and made extra. Got mango, pepper, avocado, salt, and I just bought some tortillas. So in Mexico, the tortillas are usually made by machine and they're thin and almost papery. And here in Guatemala, they're thick and doughy and all made by hand and beautiful. So we got tortillas and this beautiful taco filling. So happy. It's a great day. Tacos. Oh man, it's all dark, but I've had a great time in this little park or soccer field. If you can see anything, here's the tent. Sorry it's so dark, but I was charging all my electronics at just a little store by the park for the last few hours. Was hanging out with some kids. There's a huge soccer field. There's a huge river there. Unfortunately you can't see it all, but check out what I just cooked for dinner. This is Maggie's dinner. She's got local potatoes. These are local fresh peas that I bought at the when I got into this crazy city. Guatemala is insane. Did you see all the trash? It's just chaotic. Like when you get into a town in Mexico, tiny little village, it's chill, not too many people, open space. Guatemala is so packed and hectic, which I know because I was in Guatemala before. Hi, my Maggie. This is Maggie's dinner, plus oil, and I'll mash that up for her, and then I'll show you my dinner. Oh my goodness. Potatoes, these delicious sweet peas, tomatoes, carrots, avo, fucking strawberries, mangoes, salt and pepper. What? I'm about to carb the fuck up. So happy. Tomorrow we got another 35K and I got a couch surfing host where I'm gonna stay for 3 nights. Incredible day. I love the solo travel life. It really is my favorite form. Still looking for a travel companion. I think that'll be even best. But right now, I'm grateful in this form of being in my experience today. Maggie, let's have a safe night. Camped out here in the middle of a small village. Much love. Dream Extreme.